I'm straight away just gonna say it now, you guys. This is my favorite house I've ever built, even though it's in the shape of a freaking ghost. Hello YouTube, my name is sezrawrr and welcome to another spooky season video, and today I'm really excited because we're doing a spooky kind of speed build today. So if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen me before, I actually suck at building houses in The Sims, so I generally make silly looking builds on purpose. They're not supposed to look good, they're supposed to look bad on purpose. So I generally build houses in the shapes of different things. I've got an alphabet series going. We've done A through F of the alphabet so far, building houses in the shapes of letters of the alphabet. It's been fun. So to continue on with that kind of thing I've got going where I build houses in the shapes of different things, today we're going to be building a house in the shape of this emoji right here. It's not going to be exactly like it, but I was definitely inspired by that emoji to build a house in the shape of a ghosty goo in The Sims for today. But with that being said, let's get into the speed build. We're going straight in. I can show you the shape and all that stuff. Let's talk about what I did for this spooky little ghost house. So before you all jump down to the comments and say that I've copied Lil Simsy, I haven't directly copied Lil Simsy. I took inspiration from her ghost video that she did last spooky season because I suck at building houses, remember? So I had like no idea how else I was going to make this ghost look really good. That being said, it's not a direct copy because the bottom of my ghost is a different shape to the bottom of her ghost, and it really was only inspiration for the roofing so that we could have the curved top of the ghost rather than having diagonal walls, because if you have a look down at floor level there is diagonal walls because you can't make curved walls in The Sims 4, but you can make curved roofing pieces. So I just have this like curved looking top, and then we've got a tiny little like back veranda thing happening. As you can see, I'm struggling with the build already. I'm just building the shell and I'm already struggling with the build. So like I said, I suck at building. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for myself. One thing I didn't realize until about halfway through the build is when I built this house, I actually built it one level down into the ground. So it's not actually sitting at ground level. Well, it kind of is, but kind of isn't. The outside of it isn't. I don't know how that happened. I suck at building, so I didn't do that on purpose. I don't know how that happened. But basically, when you go through the back door in the bedroom, you step down out onto the lower platform, and then you step up from that lower platform onto the grass. I don't know how that happened, but we're just going to work with it, and I decided to just go with it because I suck at building. I don't know how it happened to begin with, so I had no idea how to fix it. So I did want to use as much of the spooky stuff as possible. Like I mentioned, I also use a lot of Realm of Magic stuff and a lot of the paranormal stuff in this build because it all just looks great. It looks fantastic. It goes perfectly with the vibes. So I wanted it to be really white and bright and beautiful because it is a ghost. We're using some of the spooky stuff wallpapers there, different in the bedroom to the main areas of the house, and then in the kitchen and bathroom we've just got some white brick. It's just very basic in that way, but it's hopefully going to look really nice for the rest of this house. Considering it's just like kind of one big rectangle under there, I feel like the floor plan flows quite nicely, honestly, having the little kitchen be off to the side. So you'll see I will get the spooky stuff out, but I really wanted to start with the kitchen because I knew straight away that I wanted to use specific Realm of Magic counters because they were going to have like the kind of supernatural vibes that I was after, kind of ornate looking. That's really what I wanted for this kitchen. I mean, the rest of the house, we got ghosts all over the walls and it's supposed to be like ghosts all in the furniture and stuff, so I wanted to be kind of as decorative as possible, and those counters really are the best way to do that. The only issue is once I finished putting all of the essential furniture in the kitchen and was like looking at it like with the counters and the cabinets and the columns and like looking at this kitchen, I was like, oh my goodness, that kitchen's actually really pretty. It might be my favorite kitchen I've ever furnished and it's not even decorated yet. So I kind of made the decision that I couldn't do a disservice to this kitchen by having the rest of the house be silly, spooky themes. So I ended up changing my mind and not going with using the spooky stuff and actually making this a functional, really nice house in the shape of a ghost. So I don't know, it just wasn't the plan, but it's what I did anyway for this build. I had the greatest of intentions for it, it just didn't work out that way. So I did also put half walls over the other side of that doorway, so to really give the entryway its own like little segregated space. I feel like that makes the flow of the open plan lounge and dining space really, really nice. Just adds a little bit of separation to it. I thought about having it be a little study nook on the other side of that half wall, but I end up making it a little dining area. It's like a little dining nook. It looks really nice in the long run. So you'll see, like I mentioned, I do use a lot of the paranormal stuff. The couches are so freaking good. The bathroom is really basic again, but it just works. It flows really, really nicely. I like the layout of it and everything. The bedroom is way too big, honestly, but again, I kind of just had to make it work. This bed from the cottage living pack, I freaking love this bed. It is my new favorite bed. I'm gonna need y'all to let me know though if there's any incredibly talented modders in the community that have separated the frame and the mattress though, because I'm gonna need to use that frame with a lot of other mattresses. So the other really cool thing that I got to do in this pack was really have a good look at the Dream Home Decorator modular pieces, like the different modular sectional stuff. I tried to do it with the couches earlier, it just didn't work with the flow of the house, but I did use it with the entertainment unit, like the TV unit and stuff, and then I've just had a good look at it with the drawers in this bedroom, like the little closet area. I changed the closet in the bedroom so many times. Like, that's the really cool thing about having it all be modular. There's so many different ways that you can use them. There's so many different styles of closets you can make with them, of TV units that you can make with them. There's just so many options and it's really freaking cool. So I think it took me like 4 different reworkings of that closet to make it work the way that it is. You'll see I'm working on the dining nook now. It just looks so cute with the circular table and the paranormal stuff chairs. Oh my god, is that the end of the speed build? I thought the speed build was longer than that. I really showed you the bare bones. I worked so hard on decorating this house. I'm really excited to show it to you. So let's get into this ghosty goo. This is the ghost house from the front. I mean, you can see it's all white everything and it's incredibly flat. The roof is so flat, but that's the way that it has to be. So we've got a lot of white flowers, a lot of white twinkling trees. You'll see the trees out the back there as well. Super damn pretty. There is also another tree over the side here. There, it's just come into view. So we got little trees everywhere, lots of flowers. This front area is just really nice though. These windows are the new ones from the industrial loft kit. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. And they just fit so perfectly in those little spaces. The front door though, I love this front door. I think that one's from Nifty Knitting. And then the little windows on either side, they're from Realm of Magic. Those windows are so beautiful. The windows in Realm of Magic are really, really nice. The only thing is they're just so ornate that you can't use them very often, but they work perfectly for feature windows like on either sides of the door there. So I really like the front of this house, but the front is only the beginning. So the first thing you see when you walk through the door is this big, beautiful, oh my god, open plan. I'm straight away just gonna say it now, you guys. While you're having a look at this is my favorite house I've ever built. I'm not even freaking kidding. Like, this is my favorite house I have ever built. And it's not even for the building itself. It's really just the decorating. I have so much fun with decorating in The Sims 4, but I freaking love everything about this house. It all just came together so beautifully. I know you're seeing this gorgeous freaking living space. Oh my god. I love everything about this. This is why it took me like 3 freaking hours to decorate this house, because I spent so much time I wanted it to look the best as it possibly could, even though it's in the shape of a freaking ghost. Like, seriously. But to further incorporate the ghosts, we got the ghosty goo little decals above the TV unit there, just to add a little bit more of spooky stuff in there, because, you know, I mean, aside from that, the only other thing that's from the spooky stuff is the wallpaper. And I think maybe the flooring is, I can't really remember off the top of my head though. It's been a little while since I actually built this house. But the couches are both the Paranormal Stuff couches. I freaking just, oh my god, they're perfection. This little dining area is also perfection. I mean, I am definitely biased because I built it myself, but I just freaking love everything about this house. We've got this little modular entertainment unit with with another little piece off the side. This shelving from Eco Lifestyle, which is only like 20 simoleons, is amazing. The desk over here with the Realm of Magic picture behind it. So then let's go into the finished kitchen though, because oh my freaking god, I just love this kitchen. I mean, can you see what I mean? Like when I built this house and what I mentioned in the speed build, how could I have made the rest of this house a silly, spooky house after making this beautiful freaking kitchen? I couldn't do it. It would be a disservice to this kitchen to make the rest of this house spooky in a silly way. So one thing I will quickly mention, you'll see here that I've got the separated stovetop and oven from the Dream Home Decorator pack. I did play test and like, I mean, you can see that it's kind of clipping awkwardly. I don't think the oven was usable, so I did end up in the final, what you can download off the gallery. I moved the oven over onto this little spot here. So the oven is completely separated to the stove in what is linked onto the gallery. I just mustn't have updated it in here. That is all. We've got the bathroom off to the side here. That is the door to the master bedroom. And something else I'll really quickly mention as well are these doors. These doors are 50 simoleons. I use them all the freaking time in my game because they're so pretty. Like they come in black and brown swatches as well, but the little like glass panels up the top there come in multiple different patterns. And it's just really, really pretty. I love those doors. So just felt like they needed a little bit of a shout out. But let's head into the bathroom now. So when you walk into the bathroom, this is what you see. And I know you're kind of getting little glimpses of the outside, like landscaping and stuff as well. I will get to that, I promise. Let's just back ourselves into the corner here though, so that you can really see the layout of this bathroom. This shower and toilet I honestly use all the freaking time. Swing around to the vanity here. It's just really pretty. I love this brick in this kind of setting is lovely, and having this freaking feature window. This is again the kind of thing where it really is such a statement feature. I know you can see the Christmas tree house that I built last Christmas over in the distance, but just focus on the window for a second. It's so beautiful. It really can only be used as a feature window, and I feel like it just looks so beautiful in this bathroom. We've got a little bit of different vibes in the master bedroom to the rest of the house though, so I'm definitely really excited to show you the difference we've got in the color scheme perhaps. So let's get into the master bedroom, and straight away this is what you see when you walk in the door. And I mean, you can see straight away what I mean by this bedroom is too freaking big. It's way too big. It is a master suite, honestly, but it's also really, really pretty. So the wallpaper, let me just zoom into this corner over here. The wallpaper with the ghosts, this is the cutest freaking wallpaper I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, why do I kind of want to have this wallpaper in real life? Seriously. I did want to tie in some of the pink from that wallpaper into the rest of this room. So it's very white and pink, this room. We've got the little meditation pillow from the updated Spa Day pack. So then this is the bed area itself. It's so light and bright and beautiful. We've got the Paranormal Stuff bedside tables that look like little trunks. I freaking love them. Oh my god, they're beautiful. And then this cottage living bed is just perfection. The other side of this room, oh wow, I must have completely forgotten to put the clothing and all that stuff back into this wardrobe once I finished it. My bad. I will fix that up so there will fully be clothes and everything in there on the gallery version. But this is just the other side of the room. We've got a mirror, a little console table with some plants, and a little vanity area. And then I thought I'd put in some speakers and do like a little yoga mat as well, because this is just a really cute little space. So then we do have these double doors at the back, so that it leads out into the backyard. When you go out the backyard, this is what you see through the back doors. We've got this beautiful archway from the cottage living pack. Sorry, I stumble over that so much, but I use these like little like twig things that you're seeing. That's actually a divider. That's a room divider. And I just thought it looked really cute to like border this house. We've got like a little grill area, a little chess table here. We've got more fairy lights above the door, and a little outdoor dining area. And you'll see we've got lots of plants over here. To fill in the sides of this house, I did use a lot of landscaping because I didn't really know what else to do with the space. I think it looks really, really nice with all the wooden stuff that I mentioned. So this is the back of the house from the end of the lot. I just think it looks really, really nice. But now, let me show you this house from top down view. Let's zoom on out, and there is the ghosty goo. There's the little ghosty goo face. This is probably the part that looks most like the emoji that I was inspired by, because we've got the big eye, we've got the smaller eye, we've got the pokey outy tongue and like the mouth and stuff. The only thing that I somehow completely missed was the arms. I forgot that that ghost has arms. Just how nice does this look though, with like the flowers over the roof and everything? I just think it's really pretty. And that's not what I set out to do. I totally didn't mean to make this really pretty ghost house. It was meant to be spooky. But that's just the way that it is. It's just the way that it turned out. Also, do you like my sim I have here? Her name is Ghosty Goo. She's Ghosty Goo. How pretty is she for a ghost? She's supposed to be a ghost. That's why I made her wear all white and be all white herself. But anyway, if you would like to download this house into your game, it will be on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, and here I am on my gallery page. Isn't that just so freaking funny? Anyway, my gallery ID is sezrawrr the same way it is spelt here, so it will be on the gallery. It is called Ghost House. This is what it's going to look like on the gallery. Let's just scroll through the photos really quickly. Love that. I just really love this house. So if you would like to download it, it'll be on the gallery. My ID is sezrawrr. It does use a lot of packs, and this is the disclaimer that I use in all of these builds because I am lucky enough to own all the packs. I know not all of you are. I'm really sorry that I use so many packs. I just wanted everything to be white and bright and beautiful. I didn't realize that I had used so many packs. A lot of like the romantic garden stuff is probably just the landscaping, and there'll probably be other packs that I use just like this where I use literally one thing. So you could probably sub in different flowers that are white if you like. I have multiple different choices. Those are the ones that I just happen to go with. I will, I promise, eventually make houses that are base game only. I definitely want to explore that, but just while I'm building these silly builds that I don't actually expect anyone to actually download and put in their game, it's just for the funny haha purposes. But let's truly give this ghost house its moment to shine. But guys, that's all I've got for this video of building a house in the shape of a ghost in The Sims 4. I do have one more spooky season themed build that's going to be coming. If you'd like to see that or any of my other spooky season videos that I've got coming, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload so that you don't miss out on any of my spooky season content. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Let me know which room of this house is your favorite. I don't have a favorite. I freaking love it all. But guys, I hope you're having the spookiest day ever. I actually don't hope that you're having the spookiest day ever. That's just what I say in spooky season. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!